We are getting down to the wire, folks. This is the last week for the ABC 15 and Fry's Alphabet Soup Food Drive. Joining me now is Fry's Executive Chef, John Mortimer, who is here today sharing some delicious recipes. We're going to be making crab salad tartlets, but I do want to just say thank you so much to Fry's and to all of you who've already contributed so much to our food drive. What a need this is. Thousands of families go hungry every day.
No doubt about it. It's a definite passion of our president, John Flora, and we have so much, and it's not hard to give a little.
I know, that is so true. That is so true. And you are spectacular, and we're just so honored that you're here because you are really a true master in your craft. And let's get started on these crab tartlets because it looks easy, and I love anything with crab in it.
It is easy, and these are recipes that we grabbed from the Fresh Attractions Cooking School at Tatum and Shea store. And then, first of all, I'm going to just throw these in the oven so they're ready when we're done.
And I tell you, I went inside that cooking school, Chef John. Amazing.
It is amazing.
If you haven't had a chance to go to the signature Fry's at Tatum and Shea and go inside of this amazing school, you can come in right off the street, sit there, take a class, and learn so much, and then go to the grocery store and buy all the stuff you just made.
No doubt about it. We found that people, you know, they look and pick up all these great foods that we have, but they're not quite sure what to do with it. So that's where we come in.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, so we're making little Phyllo Shells first, and I've got some ready here, and they look like this. Now, you can buy these nowadays, but they're just not quite the same when they're cooked and then and baked. It's best to just do them yourself, really easy. And so one real key to working with phyllo, you just buy a roll like this, is to keep it covered while you're working with it. It dries out really quickly in this Arizona dry climate here. And so I've cut these into squares, and I'm going to take about 4 or 5 leaves there. And I'm going to brush a little bit of butter on each one.
So you have to go each layer?
No, every other's fine. You don't want to oversaturate it, but you don't want to undersaturate it either, because you know, butter's just one letter away from better, right?
That's right. I agree. That's our motto around here.
And it'll literally fit in there. Now, the nice thing about working with phyllo is if you had a normal pastry dough, it would rise on you and you'd lose your cup shape, or you'd have to fill it or whatever. Phyllo will just stay just like that. So about 10 minutes in the oven and they'll come out golden brown just like that. The crab salad's super easy. There's really not much to it. Of course, you need great ingredients. I've got lump crab just because it's super available. This time of year, Dungeness crab from the Northwest might be available.
And
that would be my first choice.
Fresh or canned, or does it matter?
Well, the canned is refrigerated, so it is fresh. And in fact, it says right on it, do not freeze. That's a better way to go. Frozen crab will get a little bit drier. One thing I like to do is just take the lid and get a little bit of that juice out of there so that it doesn't ruin the pastry and make it soggy. And so all we need is a little bit of crab in there. Got a few simple ingredients. Little diced red onion, celery, a little parsley, little mayonnaise.
And he's not measuring anything,
hold
so
it all
just do
together.
It to taste, right?
Do it to taste. Actually, I measured everything out last night.
And you'll have this recipe online, StoneLiving.com, so don't worry.
Now, the thing that holds it all together is just a little bit of Swiss cheese. And you can buy the shredded cheese nowadays, but it loses a little bit of its character when it oxidizes. So I always try and grate it fresh off the block.
Love that.
Easy. Stir that up. And then we'll just go ahead and pack it in a little, one of our little shells. Really easy. Okay, and then a little parm on top, which will brown off real nice. Let's see how we're doing in the oven here.
So how long in the oven once we pop them in?
5 minutes or so. I just want to warm them up. And actually, they're quite fine chilled.
Yeah, because the crab meat's fully cooked, so you're not really, you're just kind of getting them a nice golden brown.
Nice. Well, if you get to a brown point, they might dry out a little bit. So I'm literally just warming them and melting the cheese on top.
That looks so good.
You want one?
Of course.
Okay.
Are you kidding? Oh, it looks delicious.
Sounds crunchy.
This is so good.
Is that good?
I absolutely love it. Simple, easy. All of this stuff right in the grocery store at Fry's. While you're there, go ahead and donate to our Fry's food drive. My mommy hates it when I talk with my mouth full. I'm trying to chew. All right. The food drive, it runs through March the 2nd. Donate at any Fry's food store. Non-perishable monetary donations greatly appreciated. And all of your donations go to St. Mary's Food Bank and the United Food Bank. You're coming back.